Welcome back to Tenna Codes. Last time we explored how we can connect to an Ethereum node using a combination of Infura as well as Golang on our local machines. So today we're going to take it a step further and interact with accounts and return some balance. Alright, so we're going to pick it up exactly where we left off last time. So if you haven't checked out the video on how to establish a connection to an Ethereum node using Golang, please do so. I'll include the link down in the description. But after you've done that, come back here and we'll continue. So let's go ahead and take this code and delete whatever we don't need. So the first thing we won't need is this query to the blockchain for a transaction by hash. And then we'll also get rid of the if-else statement that checks if that transaction returned as a pending transaction. And we'll keep the context here as we'll need it in a little bit. So the first thing we want to create is an account variable. This account variable is going to store the Ethereum address of the wallet that we want to return the balance for. And what we're going to do is convert the string hexadecimal that we know as the wallet address to the address type that is friendly to Golang. And to do so, we can use the common package that we imported from the Go Ethereum library. And we say common.hex to address. And we pass in the form of a string, including the 0x prefix, the wallet address, and paste it right here. All right, so now that we have the account variable ready to go, what we're gonna do is use our Ethereum connection that we established here on line 14 to say connection.balance at, and there's 3 parameters we want to supply. One is the context, as this is going to be a concurrent operation, so we do context. And what we can actually do is just have this be in line and get rid of that. Oops. And then the second parameter we want to pass in is the address of the account that we want to query for, and we'll just pass in the variable on line 20. And then the third variable is the block number. Now this is optional. If you want to just get the latest balance of the account, you just pass in nil. However, you want to get the, let's say, the balance at block 3, you just pass in block 3. We're just going to pass in nil for this example. So next thing we want to do is store the values that are returned into a variable. So the first variable that's returned is the balance. So let's just say balance. And the second one is a possible error that may occur when attempting to get the balance. And we'll just set it equal to that. Perfect. We are now using our connection to Ethereum to query for an account's balance. So let's go ahead and check if there is an error that we encountered. So let's say if error does not equal nil, which essentially means that there was an error. Let's do a log.fatal, and let's pass in unable to get balance. And then we'll just say else. If there's no errors, let's just do fmt.println and pass the balance. Perfect. So we have some code that is going to allow us to get the Ethereum balance of the address that we provided. So let's go ahead and test it. Open up terminal and run the Go application using go run main go, and you'll see that it returns a balance. Thank you much for tuning in. Again, if this video was helpful or you learned something new today, make sure you give it a like, comment any thoughts that you may have, and make sure you subscribe and click on that notification bell so you are notified every time I drop a new video. I will see you in the next one.